Could there be an even better planet for us than Earth? Scientists are searching for a super habitable world that wouldn't just rival Earth, but be a place where life could thrive even more easily. So, after spending decades of trying to find life on Mars, scientists have decided to research about other parts of this wide universe, and to begin this long journey, they're looking at exoplanets. But how would we discover Earth 2.0? What would make an exoplanet habitable? And how long would it take to get there? Let's find out. Welcome to Space World. In today's video, we are going to talk about a habitable new planet that has finally been discovered. So, if you want to know more about it, then stay with us until the end of the video. After hunting for decades, and over the course of years of data gathering by the Kepler Space Telescope, and even more analysis and work here on Earth, scientists have confirmed the existence of the distant exoplanet, which is the most Earth-like planet ever discovered. Although the planet is far too far away to photograph, advanced NASA technology means we know a surprising amount about this new Earth. According to John Grunsfeld, Associate Administrator for NASA's Science Mission Directorate in Washington, today we're announcing the discovery of an exoplanet that, as far as we can tell, is a pretty close cousin of Earth. It's the closest so far. It's Earth 2.0. This distant Earth-like planet is called Kepler 452b, and everything about it, from its size, the length of its years, the estimated conditions on the surface, is very similar to Earth. In addition, a year on the newly discovered planet, the time it takes to orbit its star, Kepler 452, lasts for 385 days, only 20 days longer than a year here on Earth. That's much different to years on other, closer planets to Earth, as a year on Venus lasts only 88 Earth days. A year on Neptune, further out in the solar system, is the equivalent of 185 Earth years. Earth is a very special place, and even if a new planet is deemed to be habitable, it doesn't mean that it resembles Earth very much. According to scientists, a habitable planet is a rocky planet located in the habitable zone, allowing water to stay on the planet's surface in its liquid form. That's it. Venus and Mars are habitable planets, but they are definitely not like Earth. So let's talk about three major conditions that we'd look for when searching for an even better version of Earth. First, it would need to have sunlight. Our sun's lifespan is about 10 billion years, and it took 4 billion years for anything more complex than the simplest life form to pop up on our planet. But K-type dwarf stars have lifespans of about 70 billion years. So if we found an exoplanet orbiting a K-type star, there would be more time for life to evolve and live on it. Apart from this, we know that if a planet is too close to a star, it will be too hot to host life. If it is too far away, it will be too cold. Kepler 452b, on the other hand, has been at the perfect distance from its star for many billions of years. According to John Jenkins, the Kepler data analysis lead at NASA's Ames Research Center, this means it's possible that it hosts life on its surface, or at least could have at some point in history. The second major condition is temperature. A planet that's too hot or too cold wouldn't be able to host the life forms we'd need to survive. But if we find a planet that's a mere 5 degrees Celsius warmer than Earth and it has more water, we could be looking at an Earth 2.0 covered in lush, biodiverse rainforest, but we are not so sure about the temperature of Kepler 452 yet. Furthermore, the planet's star, Kepler 452, is slightly bigger than our own Sun. The added light and heat energy that the planet receives from the star not only means it's slightly warmer than Earth, but could also mean that plant life could thrive there. And since plant photosynthesis is what produces the air we breathe, that means this essential building block of life has a good chance of living on Kepler 452b. John Jenkins told a press conference, "The sunshine from Kepler's star is very similar to sunshine from our own star, and plants could be able to photosynthesize just the same. It would feel a lot like home." So this leads us to another theory, that it could have active volcanoes and water on its surface. Kepler 452b is possibly at the right temperature to allow liquid water to exist on the surface, and as far as we know, this is essential for supporting life. According to John Coughlin, A researcher at the SETI Institute in California, the Kepler team worked with geologists to find out the makeup of the planet. Due to its size and age, it's likely that it is a rocky planet, meaning it could have a volcanic system under its surface. The third main condition we'd be looking for is size. Gravity retains a planet's atmosphere, and there's a direct relationship between gravity and a planet's size. So if we find a planet that's only 1.5 times larger than Earth, it would be able to hold on to its interior heat and maintain its atmosphere for a longer time. But bigger isn't always better. While Earth-sized exoplanets are usually rocky, about 50% of the exoplanets larger than Earth are gas giants. And if an exoplanet is too small, it would likely be barren, like Mars. So, does the newly found planet fulfill these requirements? According to the data revealed, the new planet is slightly larger than Earth and is estimated to have twice the gravitational pull of our own planet. However, according to the scientists on the Kepler team, this doesn't mean it couldn't support life. Much more research on the planet is still being done, which will be able to confirm whether anything could thrive on Kepler 452b. Unfortunately, it's pretty much impossible to get there at the moment. Kepler 452b is warm, possibly wet, and might be able to host plant life. However, it's 1,400 light-years away. A light-year is the distance that a beam of light can travel in a year. Light travels at over 670 million miles per hour. Light from the Sun takes around 8 minutes to reach Earth. So naturally, a trip to Kepler 452b would take an incredibly long time. NASA's New Horizon probe, the one that recently took the amazing pictures of Pluto, left Earth's orbit faster than any other spacecraft before it, at around 36,373 miles per hour. So if a spacecraft carrying humans traveled at this speed toward Kepler 452b, it would take the unlucky astronauts around 25.8 million years to get there. To put that in perspective, early primitive humans only evolved around 2.5 million years ago. So if you're planning to take a trip to Earth 2.0, don't book your ticket until they make slightly faster spacecrafts. Also, living on a planet that orbits a red dwarf star could be risky. Sometimes red dwarf stars send out massive flares, dousing an orbiting planet in UV light and creating huge temperature fluctuations. But if we decide that Kepler 452b is worthy of becoming Earth 2.0, what will happen next? Since this planet is so far away, we only know about its size, the distance to its star, and the makeup of its atmosphere. So we could pack up humanity, take the multi-generational trip to Earth 2.0, and discover that it's more like a Neptune 2.0. Yeah, there's no way we could survive on a gas giant. And this is it for today, guys. What are your thoughts on today's video? Do you believe we have actually a second home humans to survive and thrive? Share your views with us in the comments below. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell icon for more amazing videos about space. And thank you for watching.